From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your afternoon update.
American Door Company has been family-owned and operated for over 29 years, supplying Northern California with quality garage doors, garage door openers, and installed with the best service you'd expect from a locally owned company. We serve all of Northern California from Willows all the way to the Oregon state line. Give us a call today.
Happy holidays from Weather NorCal and our sponsors. Have a wonderful holiday season.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Chief Meteorologist Mike Krueger, Weather NorCal. Some of you have mentioned to me, even just kind of in passing, that you miss seeing me on the TV screen. Well, you still can, believe it or not. All you have to do is, if you have a Roku or an Amazon Fire Stick, you download the free Weather NorCal app from there. You click on it, you press play, you can watch me right there on your big screen. If you have a smart TV, if you don't have to have either one of these devices, as long as you have a smart TV, and quite honestly, most devices out there now that are sold are smart TVs, you just go to the YouTube app on that smart TV, search for Weather NorCal in YouTube. Not only are you watching the free 24-hour streaming channel, but you can also watch any of my videos that I have on YouTube as well. Check it out. Just search for Weather NorCal and you are good to go. You're watching me on your big screen. All right, here's a look at your weather headlines. I do expect continued dry and mild conditions here for today, and really even for many of us through the day tomorrow as well. But the chances for rain will increase through the day on Wednesday, especially by Wednesday night into Thursday. Now, snow levels as they begin to move in, I'm expecting we're going to be somewhere between 3,000 and 4,500 feet, just depending on your location. And mountain travel, it is going to be impacted in those mountain passes, including I-5 around the Weed and Mount Shasta City area as well. So here's your neighborhood forecast at a glance here real quickly. Temperatures in the 40s, even some 30s for some of the eastern mountains, some of those colder spots there. But temperatures are going to struggle to get out of the 50s for the valley. So you can kind of see the storm systems off to our west right here. This right here is what's going to be moving in here as we go into Wednesday night. And of course, this is what's coming in here on Thursday as well. So essentially what's happening is this. You've got all these storm systems off to our west, and they're just moving from west to east. Now, unlike the last week and a half or so, we have high pressure breaking down, and that's going to allow these storm systems to barrel on through, and they're going to bring us rain off and on because we've got a series of storms heading our way. So we look at the timeline of it all, and Wednesday is going to be a low impact day, and that's because most of the rain is going to be for tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening for the coast and inland areas. That's where you're going to see most of the showers, and at that point it still won't be all that heavy. Then as we go into Wednesday night, Thursday morning, the biggest impact will be Wednesday night, early Thursday morning. And we could even be looking at, in that overnight hour, looking at the potential for delays on I-5. Then we have a minor impact on Friday. And the reason being is we're not going to see a lot of activity, at least for the first half of the day on Friday. But by Friday afternoon, Friday evening, into Saturday morning, then we're looking at heavy snow at times, which could bring us the potential for more delays on I-5. So there is going to be travel concerns here as we go over the next several days and approach the weekend. And even as we go into next week, there will be travel delays as well. So let's take a look at Futurecast, walk you through the timing of it all. Here we are today. We're still looking at those dry conditions, plenty of sunshine. The clouds will be on the increase, though, as early as tomorrow morning. But still, really, for the most part, we're looking at dry conditions, a lot of those high and mid-level clouds. By about 5 p.m. Wednesday, this right here most likely won't be reaching the ground. But if you see a stray sprinkle, light shower for parts of the valley, don't be surprised. Same situation for Modoc County. If you see a sprinkle, don't be surprised. But really, through most of the day, you're dry. And it looks like even Lassen and Plumas counties will be dry as well. But as you head into Siskiyou County, Del Norte, Humboldt in particular, this is where we're seeing some of that heavier rainfall moving in, and even down into southern portions of Humboldt County as well. Meanwhile, Trinity County just starting to see some of those showers. So again, bottom line is this. Any rain that we do see, or most of the rain that we will see, will be to the north and west of the valley. Then we go into Wednesday night. Here's midnight. See the heavier rainfall beginning to push off to the east, the heavier snow also making its way in. So this is when we start seeing snow piling up on some of those lower mountain passes, say around 3,000 feet and higher. So I am expecting on I-5 near Mount Shasta and Weed. Again, this is tomorrow night into early Thursday morning. Now, by Thursday morning at 5 a.m., we're still seeing some showers for the valley, still seeing some snow even on I-5 and to the east. So this is where we're still going to be looking at those travel concerns. So if you have plans to travel Thursday morning, you may run into some problems north of Redding on I-5 near Mount Shasta City. You may run into some chain requirements. In fact, you most likely will east of I-5 as well. But you'll notice it's beginning to kind of break apart here to the east. But maybe some leftover snow over some of those mountain passes, say around Buckhorn Summit, Oregon Mountain, and maybe on Highway 36 West as well. There may be still some snow left over there. But by noon, look at this. It's actually starting to break apart. We've got clearing skies, just a few snow flurries for some of the higher elevations. And then by Thursday, 5 p.m., it's pretty much done and over with. But keep in mind, this isn't it, because there's more coming in behind that as we go into Friday afternoon and into Saturday. So how much rain can we expect out of this? Well, for the valley, I think, it's safe to say we'll get about ½ an inch or more in some spots here, more than that to the north and west. And it's not picking up on much of that rain here off to the east because a lot of it will be in that form of that snow. So speaking of snow, what can we expect there? Well, how about a couple of inches for Mount Shasta City through Thursday evening? And most of that will fall tomorrow night, early Thursday morning. And then there you can see some heavier snow making its way down into the Sierra. But this is also where we're seeing slightly higher snow levels. But bottom line, not a ton of snow to start off with, but it's enough that it could create some chain requirements and some delays over some of those higher mountain passes. All right, let's get you through. We got you through Thursday. Now let's get you into your Friday. So there's Thursday's system, right? Or Wednesday night, Thursday morning. Here's Friday. So it's not until Friday afternoon, Friday evening that pushes through and into Saturday morning. By Saturday afternoon, most of it's out of here. But again, we're going to be looking at another push of maybe even some heavier moisture. So that would mean Friday night, Saturday morning, maybe some more delays again for a lot of the same places that we'll see them for Wednesday night into Thursday morning. Take you into Sunday, we may see a bit of a break. However, other forecast models are a little bit more aggressive on the timing of this, so we could still see some showers on Sunday afternoon as well. And then going into your Monday, look at that. We're looking at more rain, more snow in the higher elevations. Once again, travel concerns are going to be something you'll have to take a look into if you're traveling on Monday of next week. Tuesday of next week, maybe some leftover moisture before it really starts to dry out by Tuesday afternoon and into Wednesday. But I wanted to zoom out here because here you can see more storm systems. That storm door is wide open, folks. So these storm systems will be heading our way towards the middle and latter part of next week, giving us more rain and more mountain snow. So, a lot of people were concerned that, oh my gosh, we're starting off the month of December. It's going to be, we should all panic. It's going to be the end of the world. We're not getting any rain and snow. Well, here we are going in the second half of December, really just approaching the middle of December, and we're starting to see more of that rain and snow. But here's the good part about it all. You see, you look at these totals here through Tuesday of next week, really mainly through Monday. You're seeing a little over 2 inches of rain in some spots for the valley. More than that, obviously, for the coast. But this right here, this is in a span of 5 days or so. So you don't typically see flooding with this amount of rain in that long period of time. Mudslides, debris flows, a lot less of a concern as well. However, if you see a brief period of heavy rainfall, mudslides and debris flows can be a bit of a concern. But overall, no major concerns about flooding or mudslides, debris flows. Now we take a look at the snow. This is the long-range forecast model that we're looking at now. So keep in mind, it tends to overdo it, and it tends to show snow where there isn't going to be any. So that's why I've got some areas here that I've clicked on that indicate where we could be looking at some decent snow through next Tuesday. And again, keep in mind, when you look at some of these totals, you're like, wow, that's a lot of snow. But this is a snow forecast over 5 days. So you see some snow, you get a bit of a break, you recover, you see a little bit more snow, you get a bit of a break, you recover, you see more snow. So this is not like the atmospheric river event we saw a couple weeks ago, where Mount Shasta City, for example, saw 30 inches plus of snow in a matter of 12 to 18 hours. That's not going to be the case with this at all. But it is a significant amount of snow, and it will have certainly an impact on much of your mountain travel. So just be aware of that. All right, so here's your forecast for your Tuesday. Those temperatures, yeah, I think they may struggle to get out of the 50s for your daytime highs, but we'll keep it around the upper 50s to maybe even some low 60s. There are some of us that could touch that 60-degree mark. For the mountains, 30s and 40s, although in Trinity County around 50, low to mid 50s inland. And for the coast, we're talking temperatures also mainly in the upper 50s, much like that of the valley. Speaking of the valley, here's your 7-day outlook. So showers coming in by Wednesday evening, Wednesday night. That's the heaviest rainfall. It will be Wednesday night, Thursday morning. Now, I still have showers in the forecast for Thursday, but you saw on Futurecast that we're just not seeing much by Thursday afternoon. Friday, maybe some showers here, but really the heaviest rainfall for the next system will be Friday night into Saturday morning. Then we go into Sunday, maybe a bit of a break, but still maybe a chance for a few showers through the afternoon, but nothing major. And then another round of some decent rain coming in Sunday night into Monday. You get the idea. It's off and on rain. And at times, the rain will be heavy at times, right? But other times, you'll get a break. You'll see some breaks in the sunshine. You know, we talk about these cool and unsettled weather patterns. That's essentially what we're going through here over the next 7 to 10 days plus, really. Same situation here. Off and on showers here. Heavy rainfall at times for the coast, inland, and also in Trinity County. Snow levels, by the way, for Trinity County between 3,000 and 3,500 feet. For Siskiyou County, somewhere between 3,000 and 3,500 feet. For Alturas, for Modoc County, around 4,000 feet, give or take. And out towards the eastern mountains, 4,000 to 4,500 feet. With those off and on showers, off and on snow flurries as well. That's your afternoon update. I'll be back again this evening at 6 o'clock. Have a great afternoon.
Caltrans is doing the best that they can with the amount of people and the amount of equipment they have, and they're out there trying to keep the roads safe and trying to keep everybody running, because if the roads shut down, truck drivers that are paid by the miles aren't making any money. So we want everybody to put chains on for the safety of themselves and the safety of the public. It's not worth it to drive without chains.